The election observation mission comprised officials from Venezuela's United Socialist Party. The observation mission has been to various polling stations and communities in Windhoek to observe the electoral process. It says despite the difference in the population size of the voters, there are similarities in the election process in Namibia and Venezuela.
En los lugares que visitamos,
It's more or less the same. We saw that despite the fact that the vote here is manual, it looked like an easier and fast process. Once the person gets into that polling booth, the in and out is relatively fast. The difference is, of course, we are over 21 million people that can vote in the country. Or registered voters or people that are qualified to vote. But Namibia is obviously a little bit smaller. So, and then of course we have our election process our elections are a little bit different. Here you guys have the National Assembly and the presidential elections, while there we have them separately.
With counting still underway, the Venezuelan Observer mission is yet to share and compare notes with others. In the interim, the Observer mission advised that local electoral stakeholders consider finding ways to automate the entire electoral process.
creemos que siempre la automatización de los procesos hace que sea mucho más
Once we
rápido.
have electronic voting systems, of course that actually makes the voting process way faster. That makes it certain that we do not have people standing in lines for a long time. But yes, that may be a challenge, but the one thing that we noticed and that we are quite proud of is the fact that the electoral participation, which is the most important of all things.
The strong interest expressed by the Namibian youth to participate in the election process has also impressed the Venezuelan Election Observer mission. This is despite the growing global trend of disassociating the youth from socio-economic issues, which the Observer mission says is due to external influence.
Por tanto, hay que cuidarla, hay que...
Them being the future, we need to now start respecting them, listening to them, and engaging them, because they are the future. And that is now, and by doing all these things, we can provide them with the tools to now guide the future forward.
Blanche Coreses, NBC News, Windhoek.